start to understand if I'm living outside of my purpose, if I'm not living and breathing my commitment, and I don't start every day with my daily routine, something is just off. I'm at my best when I'm living in my purpose and I'm following and living by my commitment, and I'm operating on all cylinders, starting with my daily and my morning routine. I don't know about you, but if you're an entrepreneur that operates at a very high level, if for some reason I miss my morning routine, the rest of my day is all over the place. I feel like something is out of whack. There's just something in my gut that relays into the rest of the day, and it's never fun when you have to basically just trudge through. I end up probably drinking too much caffeine, coffee, whatever. And so the more and more that I analyze how I am as a high performing entrepreneur, I start to understand if I'm living outside of my purpose, if I'm not living and breathing my commitment, and I don't start every day with my daily routine, something is just off. So I talk about this a lot, that you need to figure out when you are your best. And when you are your best and when you're feeling like, hey, there's nothing that can stop me, go back and start to audit everything that you did on that daily basis. So sometimes people will call it their perfect day or their perfect week. The more that you can truly get centered and understand and be self-aware of what is triggering you to get outside of those things, once you've identified what that perfect day or perfect week looks like, make sure you stop doing that stuff. And so it could be any number of things, whether it's sleeping in and hitting the snooze button, whether it's saying you're going to go to the gym and then not, whether it's taking on clients that you know don't align with your core values or purpose just because you think that the money is going to solve all of your issues. And I could go on, right? Eating junk food all of the time, getting fast food, abusing alcohol. I mean, there's so many different things as to why you might not be operating at that premier status that you need in order to be an effective entrepreneur and then show up for yourself and show up for your family. So I always say I'm at my best when, and I would encourage you to understand what the rest of that sentence is for you. Figure out for you what that means after that initial start is I am at my best when. And the more that you can get in tune with that and speak that, right? I always like to say that sentence, I'm at my best when I'm making an impact on people, when I'm living in my purpose, when I'm sticking to my commitment and breathing my commitment every single day, and when I do my daily routine. It's very powerful because it's front and center. You're speaking it, you're manifesting it, you're saying that as who you are. So I hope this video was helpful. For me, I like to vocalize these things, and I also like to see if something is off, especially if I have a bad day or if something is not right. I can usually go back and pinpoint what are one or two things that I could have done differently, or that I didn't do, or maybe that I did do, that ultimately led me to where I ended up finishing that day. And sometimes those days, those bad days, those tough days, if you're not careful, they'll roll into a couple of days, and then you have a bad week and a bad month and a bad quarter and sometimes a bad year. So make sure you catch yourself before that happens. Thank you very much for watching today's video, and we'll see you next time.